He was my father figure. He was the one who raised me.
When Alvarez was in junior high, his parents got divorced, so he moved to Austin and lived with Jesse Fraga and his family.
He was always helping out other people and other kids in the neighborhood.
And his helpful nature may have been his downfall.
Do you think he was too caring, too compassionate for others, and that's like how this happened?
Yes, his big heart may have gotten him into trouble, but I feel that was Jesse's calling. Jesse was deeply religious in his convictions of trying to help others, and nobody was really a lost cause.
In May, 80-year-old Fraga was found stabbed to death at his home in Pflugerville. The man who says he did it, 62-year-old Raul Meza Jr.
I believe that they should have been able to apprehend him long before this.
Mesa's criminal history dates back to 1975 when he shot and wounded a man in a robbery. He served 5 years before being released on parole. Then in 1982,
and I remember it like it was yesterday,
Meza raped and murdered 8-year-old Kendra Page. The little girl's body was found in a dumpster outside Langford Elementary School in southeast Austin. As part of a plea deal, Meza was sentenced to 30 years in prison, but was released on parole after serving just 11 years.
Somebody made a bad decision 41 years ago and let this guy, for whatever reason, manipulate the system, and justice was not served.
In 1994, Meza was arrested on a parole violation and spent the next 20 years in and out of prison on and off of parole. That's when Meza befriended Fraga, who was an adult probation officer.
His job gave him insight as to how people could be at times.
Meza later moved in with Fraga and his family. Fraga's wife and son later died of COVID.
I remember seeing Raul at Jonathan's memorial service and Tilly's memorial service. And I just never thought he was that kind of person. I didn't know him that well. And one thing Jesse taught us to do is not judge people until you get a chance to walk in their shoes and know who they are. But yeah, I just didn't expect that.
And he couldn't believe the reason Meza gave police for killing Fraga. Meza told police on the phone, quote, "Fraga started demanding sex, started demanding it, and I saw no way out. After one encounter, he says he lost it."
I know of what was said about Jesse and this other guy, and I don't believe the relation. I don't believe they were having that type of relation. Jesse was a devout Christian person.
When Meza admitted to killing Fraga on the phone with police, he also confessed to the murder of 66-year-old Gloria Lofton in East Austin in 2019.
I quote, "I got out in 2016. I end up murdering a lady soon afterwards. It was on Sarah Drive."
Austin police say so far Meza has also confessed to 2 murders in San Antonio, and they're looking into at least 10 cold cases in Austin.
So we are backtracking it to 1996 and even earlier. So there is a good possibility that we will find additional cases as well.
Alvarez says he can't forgive Meza for killing his uncle.
Why did you have to hurt the man who tried to help you?
Meza is charged with capital murder, 2 counts of murder, and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Meredith Aldis, Fox 7 Austin News.